What is up, guys? Wraith here, Gray Bearded Gaming Society. We've been on for a little bit, and we finally pawned off the last of our Crushbone belts. We had 12 more, so now we're up to 80 plat in the bank, 4 plat on our person. We'll hold a couple plats. We're going to try to get a Spirit of Wolf. Going to try to get a Sow. I have an idea of a place to go before we bail out on this continent again, that I think could be potentially a good spot. I don't remember. We're going to find out the hard way. We're going to run over there, but first we're going to see if we can get some Sow at one of the lifts. Stick around for me for just a minute. We'll try to get some run fast. If not, we'll take it the slow motion way, and we'll pick up the action, hopefully, when I get to the little camp I'm thinking about. Stick around. Well, so this is a spot we were thinking about, gang. Was we remember there's this little Minotaur camp right here in the front of Steamfont. But, one, there's already somebody here who's bigger than us and is having zero problem handling these guys. And then these guys, I mean, they're going to be about our size. It's not going to be an easy fight. I couldn't remember quite how big they were. Mostly I was just hoping for a consistent little spot. So this one might not pan out, at least this time, quite how we want it to. But we'll stick around for a little while. We'll see if we can't potentially get the spot. Or at least maybe, try a couple, because we're in a nice safe spot. The zone's not that far off, so if things go sideways, in theory we could run away. But we don't want to mess with anybody else's camp either. So we'll patiently wait for a little while, see if we can't get a crack at the camp. But what's really super handy about these guys is, if they drop the axes are like 3 plat apiece, which is kind of cool. Yes, I mean, that guy's blues. I mean, in theory, like I said, we'll mess around. We'll give it a little bit. We'll see what happens. We'll check back in and see if we can't kind of get our hands on the camp. We'll see what happens. Stick around. Alright, gang, so we still don't technically have the camp to ourselves. The person who was here, so they were going to hang out for a little while, and then they were going to take off. So we tried to time it, but when we came back, somebody else has it, but he's not all that big either. He just happens to be a mage, which could handle this stuff probably relatively easy. But we are going to try and see how we can do. We're going to stab him first, and we're going to bring him way out here. We started off with a good backstab, at least. But the guys basically said, we can split. And then he was said if I get in trouble on this first time by myself, that he'd be able to help me out here. But it looks like we're going to be okay, at least with the blue ones on a one-on-one kind of basis. I say that, and we miss a bunch of times in a row. Come on. Yeah, I mean, we're still pulling that decently. Because even if we can't take the whole camp, just being able to take some of them, I think will be. I think it's just consistency, right? It's just consistency right now. Just trying to get these levels, trying to getting a little plat along the way never hurts. Wow, where did that come from? Yeah, we do good, then all of a sudden he hits us for a massive smack. We need to back up to another one that just spawned. Yeah, out of nowhere, the guy hauls off and cracks us for 20 points of damage. Yeah, the guy's been really cool over there. He's like, hey, holler if you need me or whatever, but... So, I mean, this one didn't go too bad, all things considered. Come on. There we go. A little bit of cash. Not worried about the horn. It's going to suck. All right. So let's we'll give this a little while and see how this goes, and we'll check back in a little bit. So what is funny is we tried, I don't know how long, to try to get a group and Crushbone. Couldn't pull it off. And we accidentally get a group at the Minotaur camp. Because, of course, this place is super popular with gnomes. So we got a little gnomish enchanter and a little gnomish mage. And it works pretty good. So far, the enchanter's been pulling. He's been zapping, so the little pet gets involved. And then we jump in on it, too. But, of course, we, no healer. Oh, yeah. So we start to take a beating. It goes down. We'll see how it goes, but anything still is better than nothing. The experience bar is moving. We're still here's our average pull. He gets smacked. We jump in. We get the backstab. Got a good backstab that time. The mage pet is in on it. And generally, by the time combat really starts, hopefully, we got him at like close to half already. Now, when everything goes well, I miss another backstab, which is awesome. But they die, yeah, pretty quick. So, you know, all in all, not too bad. It's new, it's different, it's exciting. What can I say? Plus, hey, we actually have some buffs. So, you know, we'll take those when we can get them. I've decided we'll, like, split on the axes. Like, the axes are, I think they sell for, like, 3 or 4 plat a piece, which could be good for bankrolling. And, yeah. We'll just, see how things go. Well, I'm not sure what he hit him with this time, but he pissed him right off. Oh, that was close. That was really close. Let's see if we can't put our little partner back together over here. He just got pummeled. This is how bad ideas happen. Can we get around? Can we actually hide? Let's try hiding. There we go. So, yeah. Our group didn't last very long. The enchanter, well, he said when he was quite tired. But it was also, I have no taunts. I have no way of keeping off of him. So, like, if he would do a couple spells in a row, these things would just stay on him. And we're kind of really pummeling on him. But we are going to try. We're going to try to rob somebody. Now let's see if we can't get this guy way out here by himself. Is the plan. I'm almost scared to look back, see if we have two. Alright, let's see if we can do some damage here. But yeah, like I said, technically the mage is still in the group, but he actually leveled, which is cool. So he's off to get some new spells. I think he might be coming back. Not 100% sure. So we'll see what happens here in a moment. But of course, level 12 is always really awesome for a mage because new pet spells, right? Every new pet spell, or every pet level. So like every 4 levels, you get a couple new pets for a mage is just outstanding. This guy is really thumping us. Huh. He gets another huge crack like that. I mean, we're kind of catching. By right as I say, we're kind of trying to catch up. Nope. All right, we're gonna make a break for it. Why are we so slow? Why do I feel like we're super slow? This is not cool. Why are we moving so slow? Well, yep. This is going to be close. Ow. So, of course, now I know why we're going so slow, because now we're getting pummeled. But, like, we were going almost as slow before. Like, this is, like... Ow. Ow. He tried to evade. Didn't work. Yeah, that crap. So probably not our best plan, but I still feel like we got a little bit robbed there because we were catching back up, but like we were moving so slow, and we still had like 40% of our hit point bar. I'm kind of going to call shenanigans on that one, but in the meantime, we're just going to go find our corpse. Man, we were so close. Like, this is how close we were, gang. We just zoned in to Steamfont. And there's our body. Like, we were super close to actually making it out. But, okay. We did get lucky. And we got... Okay, so this is just kind of comical. We showed up, of course, in Kelethan, trying to get a couple buffs so we could run back. And somebody said, hey, how did you die? Or where did you die? I said, we weren't that far away. We were just over here. And, hey, look, it looks like Scooter's back. And they said, well, hold on, I got a toon over here. And it was Dice Shot. He was playing an alt, and he jumped over and gave us some goodies. So here we are back at the camp. It looks like our sidekick mage is back as well. Let's see if we're going to get this rolling again. Because, yeah, let's see what happens. Well, gang, we've had a handful of short-lived groups, some longer than others. We did recover our experience from dying and managed to pick up a little bit more. Still was not able to crack out a whole level. But currently, we do have Talisman of Altoona and Furious Strength. So, what we are going to do, since we're left alone to our own devices... Again, we logged back into the spot. There's nobody here. We actually jumped in earlier, and it was a small group. And I was hoping to jump in with them for a little while, but the group leader was AFK, mysteriously, for a very, very long time. So I got tired and left. So part of me's one was like, yeah, I think he might be just having you guys power level him. All right, we're going to start... We're going to go with this guy. We're going to go way over here. Like so. I'm going to rob him. Because, well, we're a rogue. And that's what we need to be doing, is robbing things. When it makes sense. Try not to rob stuff from my group. And we're going to do this again. A token! And we missed our backstab. So we missed our big opening opportunity. But we do have a single. Let's see how we do with Talisman. And it should help us a little bit. Yeah, I said I was kind of disappointed. I could have sworn that we were here a little earlier than this with some previous characters, but again, at the same time, we don't have spells, we don't have buffs of our own. We don't have anything to kind of help us out. And we don't have, like, heavy armor either. Like, I think had we have been here even with, like, Trafton would have had much heavier armor than this guy's got. But again, like I said, we'll see what we can do. I think I'm going to kind of chalk this spot up as basically a loss, unfortunately. Like I said, we were... unable to squeak out a level, and I think we're going to take the trip back to the mainland. We did have an idea from one of the fellas in the oh, sorry, I got distracted. I want to make sure we can land with a good backstab. We did get one suggestion, which was to do the prisoners in High Keep. So we can see maybe how that'll work out. Just to kind of keep things going. And I mean, like, as always, guys, like, if you've got another idea of a good spot where you think we should go and we could get some experience and keep things moving, by all means, we would love to hear from it down below in the comments section. We do love to hear from everybody. So, but I think, we'll pick off one or two more. If we get in trouble again, we'll bail out. But I think that'll be it for this week. So unfortunately, this particular camp didn't work out. English. This particular camp did not quite work out for us. But maybe next time. Maybe next time. And if you like what we're doing, like, comment, maybe slap us a subscribe down below. We're officially stayed over 300 for a whole week. It's outstanding. It is outstanding. I thank everybody for that. But, yeah, we'll let it go for now, guys. Until next week, hey, stay safe, stay distant, stay in EverQuest, whatever variety it is, and we will catch you guys in the next adventure. Good night, guys. We interrupt your regularly scheduled video editing dissolving into the nothingness that is YouTube with a special news flash. Uber noob rogue Lifton immediately got himself killed on the next pull. While trying to solo a Minotaur slaver with an axe, he thought he saw dollar signs, and instead he saw nothing but the floor. Night, guys.